So Matt, we talked on the phone, and these are the looks that you told me you're going to see. You're going to see a twins. I call that dubs. So if I say either one, you'll know what I'm talking about. You also said that you're going to see a trips look, which if for you was 3x1. I think you're also going to see an empty look, which will be a 3x2. I'll show you something on that. And then I also believe that you said that you guys will also see a two-back set. Okay, two-back set, which will probably give you a 2x1 look. So two receivers on one side with one on the other. So I'm going to show you coverages for each of these. And these are the coverages we're going to run down. We've got cover 2. I'm going to show you cover 2 trap. I'm also going to show you Tampa 2, cover 3, and then my variation on this is what I call quarter, half, and I will also show you a real quick version of quarter, man. So this is kind of all the coverages that I'm going to show you based upon what you see here. I'm also going to try and show you the basic scheme, so hopefully you can see it. Now, hopefully I'm not offending you when I do some of this stuff. I don't want you to think that I don't think you know anything, but I just want to make sure that we're on the same page when we talk tomorrow night. So let's kind of build this thing up, and I'll kind of show you and walk you through as we go. The first set that you said that you guys might see is a two-back set. So with a tight end on one side, or he could be detached, it doesn't matter. But what you've got is you've got two receivers on this side, one on this side. Okay, so this look right here, it's a very simple, I run cover 3 on this. Okay, it's an automatic check that my players go into, cover 3. And the reason is because 1, 2, 3 vertical routes, as long as I have those covered, I'm fine. So here's what the coverage looks like. Remember, in all of these, I'm going to show you out of a 3 linebacker set and 4 DBs. Simply because you said that you're trying to run the 3-man front, which I think is great, but you're going to have to blitz one of your guys. So in other words, you're only going to have 7 guys in coverage. So that's why we're going to do this. So in this look, it's pretty simple. I'm going to bring down my bandit, or what I call my rover safety. Or actually my nickel on this one, sorry, will come down. So I'll have an outside linebacker here, which is our nickel. You'll have your Will, your corner, your safety, your Mike, your Sam, and your bandit. So because of this cover 3 look, you're going to see now that you're going to have 5 guys in here, 3 guys in here. But we are assuming you're blitzing one of these guys. So I'm just going to take the Will out of this equation. All right? Here's the coverage scheme. He's got the flat. He's got deep third. He's got deep third. He's got deep third. He's got the flat. And these two share the middle of the field. It's a very simple scheme. It's the easiest one for the kids to learn. The rules for these 3 guys, they can never get beat deep. That's simple. These guys push vertical, just stay vertical with them. The nickel and the bandit, or whatever you want to call these outside rovers, outside linebackers, whatever you want to call them, they have the flats, okay? And so what you want to teach your kids, because this is a hard concept for them, they have hash to sideline, okay? And then they're going to play from 15 yards deep down to 5 yards. So I tell my players that the first 5 yards of the play is a non-cover zone. If a guy's going to keep checking you down like that, we have adjustments that we can run. But you're going to go hash to sideline. They want to play deep to short. So it's a 15-yard angle run. They open up at a 45-degree angle. And they essentially, what they're going to do is just run straight back 15 yards. He's going to open up an angle run for 15 yards, and then he's going to start to flatten out. And his whole time, his head is back looking at the quarterback. Okay? So that's pretty simple cover 3. Very standard. Again, you're blitzing one of your linebackers, so I'm just showing it to you with a 4-3 look. Your 7 guys in coverage. So that's cover 3 against a 2 by 1. Okay? 2 by 1. All right. The next set that you told me you're going to see is a twins or dubs look. We'll just kind of look at it this way. I'll put the quarterback in shotgun and then I'll put an offset back, okay? Again, not showing you anything in here. We call this twins or dubs, whatever you want to call it. My terminology is dubs because of the 2. You said you called it twins. But what we're looking at is a 2 by 2. So I run cover 2. Pretty simple. Okay, now this one's going to take a little bit of time to explain to you the way that I run my cover 2. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the basic concept. So we'll go Will, Mike, Sam here. We'll leave my bandit out of this and we'll just go Will, Mike, Sam. So there's your 3, 4, so you've got your 7 DBs, all right? Okay, basic rules. He's got middle of the field to 15 yards. He's got hook curl. He's got hook curl. And all of these coverages for the under guys, okay, all of these coverages are going to be to 15-yard depth. If they get further than that, then they're creeping into another zone. The safeties and corners have very simple rules. Very simple, okay? They are going to read through number 2. So here's number 1, here's number 2. They're going to read through number 2. Now, we've got a couple rules that we got to talk about on this. All right, and this is, again, standard cover 2. Couple rules on this. If number 2 stays vertical through the route, the safety stays on 2. Okay, safety stays on 2, corner stays on 1.